The moment Sam Heughan stepped onto the red carpet, the atmosphere was electric. Fans were cheering, the cameras flashing, and the usual excitement of an Outlander event was in full swing. Yet, something shifted as soon as one question broke the scripted rhythm. It wasn't loud or overt. It was the tone that changed, the subtle shift in Sam's expression that caught everyone's attention. For years, Sam had cultivated an image of a cool, collected, and polite figure in the public eye. His answers were carefully measured, his demeanor warm but always reserved. But when the question came up, again, the one about his relationship with Caitriona Balfe, the question about the endless speculation surrounding their supposed romance, his response was nothing short of explosive. The question itself was familiar. It had been asked countless times before. "So, Sam, what's going on between you and Caitriona? Are you two secretly dating?" For most, it was just another question to be dodged with a smile or an easy deflection. But this time, Sam's reaction was immediate. There was no smile, no playful retort, just pure frustration. He paused for a moment, his jaw tightening, his eyes narrowing. His voice, once calm, took on a hard edge as he said, "This has gone far enough. I've had enough of these rumors." In that split second, the entire energy of the red carpet shifted. The reporters, who were used to getting mild answers, shifted uncomfortably. The crowd, sensing the tension, went silent. Fans watching from the sidelines were left in disbelief, unsure of what had just happened. Sam, the ever-composed actor, had exploded in anger in a way they had never seen before. The cameras clicked in a frenzy as the exchange continued, capturing the raw emotion that had suddenly erupted. For a moment, it seemed as though Sam might say more, but instead, he turned away, his body language stiff with irritation. His publicist moved in quickly, trying to redirect the conversation, but the damage had already been done. The anger, the frustration, it was clear to everyone in that moment. The constant rumors about his and Caitriona's relationship had crossed a line. What made this moment so much more impactful than any previous comment on the matter was the sheer weight of emotion behind it. Fans had watched for years as Sam and Caitriona worked together, sharing undeniable chemistry on-screen, but both of them had repeatedly maintained a boundary between their professional and personal lives. Sam had been open about his love for his co-star in interviews, but it was always framed within the context of work and respect. Never had there been this kind of outburst before. The incident quickly went viral, with social media lighting up in real time. Fans of both Sam and Caitriona began to speculate, what had made him so angry? Was there more to the story than anyone had realized? As the video circulated, different reactions began to surface. Some fans immediately came to Sam's defense, arguing that the constant rumors were invasive and disrespectful. Others wondered if there was more behind his outburst. Perhaps he was tired of hiding something, or maybe the tension from years of speculation had finally taken its toll. As the hours passed, the internet exploded with theories and discussions. People who had once been amused by the constant questions about Sam and Caitriona's relationship now found themselves reconsidering the pressure these two actors had been under. Was it fair to continue bombarding them with questions that clearly crossed personal boundaries? Could the public's obsession with the potential romance between them actually be damaging? The media wasn't immune to the reaction, either. Articles began to pop up, dissecting Sam's body language, analyzing every word he said, and questioning whether the outburst meant something deeper about his relationship with Caitriona. Was it simply a defense of their friendship, or was there more to the anger? Was this a response to years of bottled-up frustration, or was it something more complex? For Sam, this moment wasn't just a breaking point, it was a revelation. The world had pushed and prodded for years, demanding answers to a question they had no right to ask. In an industry where privacy is increasingly rare, Sam had finally cracked, and his outburst was a rare glimpse into the emotional toll of being constantly scrutinized. What had once been playful questions now carried the weight of personal invasion. What made Sam's explosion in anger so captivating wasn't just the moment itself, but what it revealed about the invisible pressures actors face. There's an expectation placed on them to constantly perform, even when they're not on set. And for Sam, the years of speculation about his relationship with Caitriona had become too much. It wasn't about love or scandal, it was about respect. As the dust settled, the question remained, what happens next? Sam had broken his silence, but will the rumors stop now? Or will this only intensify the spotlight on both him and Caitriona? One thing was certain, this moment, captured on the red carpet for the world to see, was far from over. It had marked a shift in how fans, media, and even the actors themselves would navigate the questions they'd been dodging for so long. The aftermath of Sam Heughan's explosive outburst didn't fade quickly, it only intensified. What had begun as a single moment of raw emotion on the red carpet quickly spiraled into something far bigger. As the dust settled from that initial shock, questions continued to ripple through the public sphere, not just about the rumors but about the emotional toll of being constantly scrutinized. For Sam, the incident revealed a side of him few had ever seen before. Those who knew him best knew he wasn't one to easily lose control. He'd built a reputation for professionalism, patience, and poise, especially in interviews. But this time, the pressure of years of constant rumors about his relationship with Caitriona Balfe seemed to crack his composure. His fans, while initially shocked, began to rally around him, understanding that what they had witnessed wasn't just a moment of anger, it was a boundary being set. The outburst spoke volumes about the hidden side of celebrity life, where the lines between personal and professional are often blurred. Fans and media alike had been pushing at that boundary for years, speculating endlessly about Sam and Caitriona's off-screen relationship. Every glance, every smile, every shared moment on-screen had been scrutinized for a deeper meaning. But when the questions crossed into the realm of his personal life, Sam had reached his breaking point. The backlash wasn't just coming from Sam's supporters. Critics also began to weigh in, arguing that this sudden eruption might have been long overdue. Many wondered whether Sam had been carrying the weight of these questions for years, silently enduring the constant speculation, only to explode under the pressure. The public's obsession with celebrity relationships was nothing new, but it was becoming harder for Sam to ignore, or tolerate. In the weeks following the incident, the conversation shifted. It wasn't just about Sam's anger anymore, it was about the responsibility the media and fans had when it came to respecting boundaries. Media outlets began to question the ethics of continually pushing actors into personal territory, especially when they had clearly expressed a desire for privacy. Sam's reaction was a wake-up call, one that challenged the entertainment industry to reconsider its relentless pursuit of personal details from stars. For Caitriona, the spotlight suddenly felt more intense. While Sam had always been more open about his feelings, Caitriona had remained an enigma. She had masterfully avoided answering questions about her private life, and now, the world was once again wondering what her reaction to the situation would be. Would she step forward to address the ongoing speculation, or would she, like Sam, choose to continue her quiet resistance? The media quickly turned its attention to her, seeing her silence as just as telling as Sam's outburst. Both Sam and Caitriona, who had worked together for years in the intense environment of Outlander, had built an undeniable bond, but it wasn't just based on chemistry. Their partnership had been shaped by a shared understanding of what it means to navigate the constant public eye. But even the strongest partnerships can fray when pushed too far. This was no longer just about acting, it was about protecting what little personal space they had left.